Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Ligan.
Good day to everyone watching. This is the Junior MPBL, and we are here right now. My name is Renzo Navarro. I am with Coach Gilbert Malabanan. We're going to be covering today Palawan Urich Builders and Quezon Junior Huskers for the 18 and under division. Magandang araw ulit sa inyong lahat. Ako si Renzo Navarro, and here with me, Coach Gilbert Malabanan.
Hello, Renzo, no? Magandang hapon, and magandang hapon din sa lahat ng mga viewers and ng mga sumusubaybay sa atin dito sa Junior MPBL.
And 5 games down, we have 4 more to go. And first, we're gonna talk about itong dark jerseys na Quezon Junior Huskers. Kanilang previous game, it was against Binyan Tatakjel.
Yeah, actually I covered this game, no, last game, yung Binyan Tatakjel Saints versus Quezon Junior Huskers. Nanalo dito yung Binyan by 87 to 48 points, no. Then sa rebounds, talagang lamang na lamang yung Binyan, 43 by 26, and this assist 19 out of 9. Then steals and blocks 22 out of 8. Then yung turnover points dito medyo lumamang ang Binyan dito na 17. Then 28 naman sa Quezon Junior Huskers.
And that was a tough loss para dito sa Quezon Huskers. May kita natin today kung paano sila magre-respond after that loss. Pero punta naman tayo sa kabilang banda. Palawan Urich Builders, this is their first game of the season. Coach, ano nangyari sa kanila last season?
Yes, actually, sabi mo nga, this is their first game, no? So magugulat tayo, baka may mga bagong players sila. Pero yung stats nila before, nung last season nila, average sila ng 78.6 and nag-rank sila sa 4th place. Sa rebounding, they got 38.6 ang average nila. They rank 6. Then assist, 20.5. Number 1 sila dito. Then sa field goal, 45%. Pangatlo sila sa ranking. Then yung 3-point nila, 31%. And pang-5th naman sila sa ranking.
Decent numbers para dito sa Palawan. Hindi na natin papatagalin to. Punta na tayo sa ating Coliseum announcer.
A very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome here inside the Divine Light Academy. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. 18 other division between Palawan Urich Builders and the Quezon Junior Huskers. Now introducing the starters first for Palawan Urich Builders. Starting guard number 10, Kurt Patalin Hug. To guard number 5, Ezequiel Zamboras. At forward number 7, Panel Urtaneta. Other forward number 37, Daniel Dulanas. And at center number 45, Raven Rastifican. Head coach is Joe Cleovas, assisted by CJ Tapasio, Jasper Cuevas, Joseph Sabater. Team consultant Joe Tevez. Team manager Mike Mariano. And team owner Red Gold. And now let us meet the starters for the Quezon Junior Huskers. Starting guard number 5, Matthew Kini. Also at guard number 18, Janelle Baluyot. At forward number 10, JJ Ignacio. Other forward number 28, Miel Silva. And at center number 30, Sam Castello. Head coach is Carl Bancoro, assisted by Jericho Santos. Assisted by Nathan Benjamin, Peter Segundo, Chris Peñafiel. Team consultant Mark Pangilinan, team manager Attorney Don Kapunan, and team owners Honorable Governor Dr. Helen Tan, Honorable Congressman Attorney Mike Tan, and Doc Kim Tan.
And we're ready for tip-off. Narinig natin kung sino yung mga starting 5 for both our teams. It's Quezon Junior Huskers versus Palawan Urich Builders.
Yes, very very exciting tong game na to, no. So unang-una syempre I'm happy na nagkasama tayo dito. First time nang natin ulit nagkita, no, sa game pa na Junior MPBL.
Oh, it's such an honor to be with you once again, Coach Gilbert. Pero itong Quezon Junior Huskers and Palawan URH Builders very aggressive starting off this game. Back-to-back baskets sa magkabilang team.
Yes, so parehong aggressive sila, no. So pareho talagang tumatakbo na si start tong Quezon Huskers tsaka tong Palawan URH.
And speaking of takbuhan, Coach, alam kong yan ang gustong-gusto mo na tinatakbo ng mga teams, yung transition talaga.
Siyempre, kung saan ka makakuha ng unang score mo by primary sa offense mo, mas maganda, di ba?
So especially in this level, Coach, 18 and under, malakas pa ang mga resistensya nito, mabibilis pa to, mataas ang energy. So talagang gugustuhin mo na magiging takbuhan to.
Oo. So, I covered this Quezon Huskers 18 under, no, nung first game nila sa Binyan. Actually, yung number 1 scorer nila, yung Andre Tabora, yun yung hinahanap ko dito. Pero I think parang hindi yata maglalaro dito. Nag-score yun ng last game nila ng 13 points.
So we'll have to confirm kung ano nga nangyari doon sa player nga na nabanggit mo. But this time, itong si Dulanas scoring the second basket para sa Palawan URH Builders and one. Ito yung kanyang napakagandang drive. That pound-for-pound fitness foul counted for Dulanas.
Yun nga, no? So sabi ko nga, napakaganda na itong exposure sa mga kabataan dito, no? Lalo-lalo na siyempre, yung pag may goal ka na gusto mo maglaro din ng college, no? Lalo na, mag-start ka ng 14 under, siyempre, ang goal mo dun is makapaglaro ka man ng juniors, eh. Di ba? Pero itong 18 under natin, for sure, some of this papunta na rin ng collegiate basketball.
Oh, this is the perfect stage for these players to start off their career. Of course, napakalaking stage na to for them as we see another three-pointer, another basket para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. And ito na ang Palawan URH Builders on the other end, setting up their play. Fake, fade away. That's good.
Parang napakadali ng scoring dito sa both teams, no? Or siyempre madali yung scoring or yung depensa lang medyo gigil.
Oo, parang very comfortable sila shooting that basketball. I think yun nga, napansin mo agad, Coach, yung defense, no? Medyo kailangan nilang maging on point, on defense kasi masyadong maluwag yung mga tira nila.
Oo, siyempre, tamo 2 minutes pa lang, oh. 2 minutes pa lang dito sa ball game natin pero 7 na 5 score na ng Palawan at Quezon. I think mataas ang magiging field goals na itong both teams.
Oh, but we also have to give credit to the offensive guys, Coach, no? Talagang yung mga tinitira nila, may challenge naman kahit papaano, pero talagang pumapasok lang eh.
Yes. I remember, no, ito si Baluyot na point guard ng Quezon Huskers, number 18. Dati namin player din to sa Junior MPBL, pero Manila Pirates naman. No? So talagang experience-wise, meron na itong si Baluyot when it comes sa Junior MPBL games.
And another great move para dito kay Zamoras, finishing on the break with that spin move and yung finish niya with his right hand. And I think there's a foul called on Zamoras, a little too aggressive there. They were trying to double the offensive guy, but this is that last move by Zamoras, that spin move and the finish on the break.
Batang-bata no? Parang Renzo Navarro lang no, naglalaro sa LPU Pirates.
Pero mas mabagal lang ng konti, Coach. Pero ito na naman Quezon Junior Huskers. Really staying aggressive itong kanilang point guard na si Baluyot. Ito nga yung binabanggit mo kanina, Coach. Talagang kaya niyang atakihin yung shaded area. And this time, hindi siya successful with that basket pero nakakuha siya ng foul.
Yes, actually yung na-cover ko sa kanila yung first game nila, first loss nila against sa Binyan. Talagang ito yung nagkulang sa kanila yung go hard to the basket nila kasi nung last game nila masyado silang nag-concentrate from the outside. No, siguro nakita ng coach nila na kailangan din nating umatake and get fouled and mapunta tayo sa free throws, no? So siguro isa yun sa game plan ng Quezon Huskers dito.
Oh, this is the perfect way to respond. Pero itong Patlawan really aggressive going on the other end right away. Pero good stop para sa Quezon Huskers. Now from the outside. Mintis.
That's a good shot, no? From a drive and kick at libreng-libre.
And another basket for Lord Dulanas. And I think for Quezon, they really have to get back on defense right away. Kasi itong Palawan, whenever they get that basketball, they're gonna look to run.
Yes, pero hindi mo rin maiiwasan or makikita mo rin yung depensa nito Palawan, no? After they take a basket, they took a basket, kita mo talaga nagpo-full court press talaga sila at binubulabog nila yung point guard.
Oh, they're putting a lot of pressure talaga on the ball handlers. Kaya medyo nahihirapan itong Quezon to set up their plays. And once they get that turnover, umaatake agad sila. Ito na naman si Dulanas. Talagang on attack mode. That backdoor extra pass. What a play for
Yeah.
Palawan.
Grabe, maganda. Ganda-ganda ng play na yun, no? So, I think marami pa tayong makikita niyan dito sa game natin from Palawan.
Oh, and ang maganda dun sa play na yun, coach, hindi hindi set play yun eh.
Yeah.
Basa yun. That was a backdoor pass by Dulanas and then drop pass at the last second to Restificar.
Yeah, unselfish play, kumbaga.
Oo. And that's another stop para dito sa Palawan, Urich Builders, Quezon Oscars. After that strong start, nakakuha sila agad 6 points pero ito nagsa-struggle na sila. Zamores once again from the outside pero itong si Restificar getting another basket pero Mintis, that's a great stop para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Now they're trying to run but another turnover para sa kanila.
Ooh. Yun, no? Another unselfish play na naman dito by the Palawan, no? Pero makikita mo talaga, when it comes sa lineup ng both teams, advantage na advantage yung Palawan. Eh. Bakit? Because of their height. Talagang ang lalaki na itong mga Palawan, kaya expect na natin na masisipag to sa offensive rebound.
Oh, we can definitely see the difference from sa kanilang mga size. No? Nakita rin natin yung katawan, very athletic din itong mga Palawan Urich Builders, especially this guy in the free throw line, itong si Lord Dulanas. Kanina pa to aggressive, coach.
And yun nga, no, that's the good thing din talaga pag meron ka talagang team, no? Actually, ito, yung Palawan, I know na team yata ng Perpetual to, di ba? So, advantage nila na, yung advantage nila is everyday silang nakakapag-practice eh. And at the same time, nagiging preparation pa nila to for their bigger league.
That's
Diba?
right, that's right. And yun nga yung parang nakikita talaga nating advantage nila. Yung chemistry nila nandun eh. Alam na nila kung saan yung pwesto ng bawat isa. Magaan na sa kanila masyado maglaro.
Yes. Kumbaga parang yung system talaga nila, talagang win or card talaga nila ever since. So at least nakikita din ng coaches dito kung sino yung mga maganda rin to eh kasi sa coaches makikita mo rin kung sino yung mga ila-line up mo naman sa susunod.
Oo, and itong Palawan applying full court pressure once again, hindi sila tumitigil, coach, no? Talagang nakikita nila very effective eh. Nahihirapan yung Quezon mag-set up ng kanilang play, so hindi nila bibitawan tong full court pressure na to.
Yes, eh, sabi ko nga, ang hahaba din nito mga Palawan na players eh. Oh. Talaga namang yung point guard, pwede mong gawing forward. Yung
and for Quezon Junior Huskers, ito yung kailangan nilang gawin. You have to keep on attacking and share that basketball. Look for an open guy. That's a tough shot, but he had to take it. But itong Palawan, that's another stop para sa kanila. And on the other end, there's a foul. Galing sa isang Quezon Junior Huskers. I think that was Sanchez.
Actually, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung Palawan, no? So, let's go back naman tayo dito sa Quezon. Actually, even though they're small, pero makikita naman natin na maliliksi, tsaka mabibilis tong mga player ng Quezon. Tsaka, even they're small, talagang they are tough, oh. Kita mo to si Baluyot, oh. Talagang kahit malaki yung bantay niya, talagang hindi siya nagpapadarating.
Oo naman. Nakita rin naman natin that they're fighting for those offensive rebounds, coach. They're giving themselves a chance. Pero itong Palawan, again, shooting from the outside. Miss. Nakuha ni Baluyot. The smallest guy on the floor getting that rebound, trying to run. Pero mare-recover nila. Almost a turnover para sa kanila.
Expect na natin to si Baluyot will gonna play more minutes dito kasi ayan yung number 1 point guard ng Quezon eh, no? So sabi ko nga experience-wise talagang mataas na yung experience nito ni Baluyot eh. So talagang matapang kung sa matapang.
Oo, pero itong si Baluyot kailangan niya mag-step up para sa kanyang team because that's another turnover forced by Palawan Urich Builders and another outside shot attempt para sa kanila. That was it was Francis Rosales shooting from the outside and now itong Palawan applying their full court pressure once again. Napakahirap na trabaho nito for Baluyot.
Sobra. Ito yung gusto mong makita sa mga players eh, no? After they make a basket, they play a defense agad.
Oh, especially sa time ngayon as we see another basket from the fast break, 21-6. Timeout muna for Quezon.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa.
And we're back in action, and that was a strong start by Palawan Urich Builders already with 21 points. Meron pa tayong 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Galing sa timeout itong Quezon Huskers. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari.
Kung mapapansin mo, so, no? Kita mo, lamang na lamang yung Palawan, 21-6, no? Pero kahit na lamang sila dito, parang sila yung umahabol eh. Na sila yung nilalamangan ng malaki kasi they play a full court defense talaga. Oh. Pinapahirapan talaga nila yung point guard ng Quezon.
Well, yun din yung maganda na approach na itong Palawan Urich Builders, coach. No? Nasa si another 3-pointer na nag-mintes na naman. Another stop para sa Palawan. Pero yun nga eh, hindi sila tumitigil eh. Alam nilang maganda yung ginagawa nila. Hindi pa naman tapos yung laro. This is just the first quarter. So tutuloy-tuloy talaga nila yan. Yun ang magandang mindset nila.
Yes, pero gusto kong makita dito, so siyempre yung condition ba nito kung hanggang first quarter pa lang tayo eh. Pero
Oo.
tingnan natin kung aabot ng fourth quarter na ganito pa rin talaga sila na hanggang fourth quarter. Pumi-pressure pa rin sila.
And I was actually expecting you to say that, coach, no? As another basket para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, badly needed para sa kanila kasi they've been struggling for a few minutes already. That was Okaya for that 2 points.
Yes, naalala ko kasi nung naglalaro ka dati, first quarter ka lang di pumi-pressure eh.
This is that replay from the inbound, that fake step through para dito kay Okaya against 2 guys, much bigger guys, no? Nalusutan niya doon. And another easy basket para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders. That was Bourbon off that inbound play.
Napakadali ng offense dito para sa Palawan, no? Kita mo yung galing sa inbound na yun, ha?
An alley-oop play, mintis na naman para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, coach. And kailangan mo rin kailangan mo rin bigyan ng credit itong Quezon Junior Huskers. They're getting to the spots na gusto nilang puntahan. Hindi nga lang nila ma-finish yung mga baskets.
Yes, and sabi ko nga kanina, talagang advantage talaga ng Palawan dito sa Quezon is yung height eh. Kita mo ilang beses na natin nakikita yan, yung lob pass na yan o yung alley-oop na yan. And especially ito, defense nila, no? So talagang kailangan gumawa ng press break netong Quezon Huskers.
Oh, they really have to work on that press break kasi once they cross that half-court line, meron naman silang mga capable players na kayang makapuntos para sa kanila. But the problem is, hindi nila maitawid ng half-court eh.
Yes, kasi dito pa lang sa backcourt talagang pinahihirapan na talaga sila eh.
Oo, and ito, for Quezon, ito yung nagiging adjustment nila. They're lining up their press break. Pero again, 4 na players, 4 na white shirts yung naka-ready mag-trap dito and they force another turnover.
Kung mapapansin natin, mga turnover points netong Quezon Huskers or ng Palawan, I think double digit na yata kasi lahat ng scores netong Palawan, most of their points nanggagaling sa turnover ng Quezon eh. So kailangan gawa na talaga ng magandang press break itong Quezon Huskers.
As early as now, coach, to be exact, 12 points na from turnovers itong Palawan Urich Builders and they already scored 27. So halos kalahati. That's a great move galing dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. And kailangan nila ng marami pang ganun.
Magandang pamatay sunog yun. So, no? So, siyempre, nagra-run yung Palawan, no? Then, all of the sudden, yun lang. Offensive rebound.
Yun ang masakit for Quezon Junior Huskers because they were able to force the miss from the outside but they let itong Palawan get another offensive rebound. Nakapuntos pa.
Grabe din yung defense na itong Palawan, no? Nagpe-pressure sila sa backcourt. Then, after na makarating sa frontcourt nila, meron silang last line of defense. Nakita mo naman yung height na itong number 14, no? Talagang sinasalo at lahat ng mga dumadrive talagang sinasalubong niya sa taas for the blocks.
That was Bourbon that Coach Gilbert was talking about. But this is another basket para dito kay Flores. Back-to-back baskets para sa kanya. And I think ito magsa-spark ng magandang run para dito sa Quezon. Badly needed para sa kanila. And that was the backdoor play from Quezon Junior Huskers. Timeout muna tayo.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And ito na, magsa-start na ang ating second quarter. Sa sobrang bilis ng first quarter na yun, hindi ko na napansin kanina. 29-12 ang ating score.
Yes, medyo mataas tong scoring ng Palawan, no, sa 29 for the first quarter, no. Alam naman natin na tayo when we're playing, so no, gusto natin yung kalaban natin every quarter lilimit natin sila ng 16 points, tama ba?
Oh, that's really the target. No? You really have to limit yung kalaban to a certain number. Tapos ikaw, kailangan masurpass mo yun eh. And for Quezon Huskers, coach, kung 16 yung sinasabi mo, lagpas na lagpas yung Palawan doon. Tapos sila, 12 points lang na score that first quarter, so hindi umabot. Kaya ganito kalaki yung kalamangan nyo yun.
Yeah, medyo maganda rin kasi talaga yung offense and defense netong Palawan Riches. Kumbaga, lahat talaga namang umaayon sa kanila.
Oh, and that's almost a turnover para dito sa Palawan, but they were able to recover. Pero nagmintes sila from the outside. Now here comes Quezon Junior Huskers trying to run and get an early basket. Pero block na naman galing sa Palawan Urich Builders. And now they have the ball. They're running on the other end.
Gusto ko makita dito so when it comes sa Quezon Huskers, no, kung ano yung magiging adjustment nila dito sa second quarter. Kasi nga, ini-scorean sila ng ini-scorean sa press netong Palawan. No? So, yan, tulad yan, yung sinasabi natin na primary offense nila. No? So, kailangan na maging marami na primary offense na into transition talaga yung gawin nila. Kasi sa backcourt pa lang, pressure na itong Palawan.
Tama ka dyan, coach. No? Talagang Quezon Huskers, it's just a matter of trying to break that press by Palawan. Kasi nga, kaya ng sabi ko kanina, once they get that ball across, kayang-kaya naman nilang pumuntos. They already scored dito sa ating second quarter. They had the first basket courtesy of that fast break layup. I think it was Hapor who made that layup. Pero ito, yung press ng Palawan, nandito pa rin eh. Pero I think for Quezon, after that first quarter, magagawa na nila ng paraan yan eh. They just have to relax. They just have to find a way to break that press.
Actually, iba na naman itong ginagawang defense na itong Palawan. Kung kanina, nung first quarter, nagawa 1-2-1-1 sila, then they double the side, no? Pero ngayon naman, nagpo-full court man-to-man naman sila.
Oh, but that adjustment, despite that adjustment, talagang pareho pa rin yung nagiging resulta. They were able to force another turnover on the side of Quezon Junior Huskers and another fast break points para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders and immediately going back on defense to pressure the ball handler.
Yan. So, ito lang naman ang kailangan gawin ng Quezon Huskers. Hindi kailangan magmadali, no? So, kailangan compose ka pa rin kahit pressure yung kalaban mo. Yan, tulad yan, na-compose nilang nababa yung bola, no? Dahil nagmanto-mantong ang Palawan, then nakatira sila sa 3 points at nalibre.
Oh, and that was Dario Garcia for that 3-pointer, and they get a turnover here from Palawan. I think they have to go back to Dario Garcia. He was asking for that ball on the left corner. He was wide open. He just made a 3-pointer but hindi na-recognize ng kanyang mga kampeon.
Oo, no? So sayang yun. Sayang yung opportunity na ganun kasi tayo, sinasabi natin sa mga players, minsan lang dumating yung mga ganong opportunity. So take mo na ng maayos yung mga ganong opportunity. Lalo pag may nakita kang libre, kailangan you have to kick out the ball.
Oh, and speaking of libre, coach, hindi lang pala pang fast break itong Palawan Urich Builders. That time, they executed their half-court set. They were able to get their guy open for that 3-pointer. Pero itong si Hapor, this is his second basket in this quarter. So might be a bright spot para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers para makahabol sa laro na to.
Yes. Kung ang Quezon Huskers, back-to-back points sila through transition Yan, tulad yan. No, so ayan talaga siguro yung sinabi ng coach nila, no, na they have to outrun their opponent.
That was Dario Garcia once again trying to go back-to-back pero nagmintes siya doon. And here comes Palawan Urich Builders in an own version of a block para dito kay Flores. But here comes another 3-pointer for Palawan. No, pero mare-recover ba nila? No. Quezon Huskers will get that stop and their own offense right now. Meron muna tayong substitution para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Ang kanilang main point guard babalik na dito to break this press of Palawan Urich Builders, coach. Here comes Palawan. Grabe pa rin talaga yung pressure nila. That was I think that was Flores trying to bring the ball down, and he was one of the guys that has been very aggressive para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, kaya nag-a-apply din talaga ng pressure itong Palawan laban sa kanya.
Yeah, pero actually, so makikita mo, pag pumipressure ka talagang prone ka talaga sa foul Kasi syempre, masyado kang madikit sa player, and then all of the sudden, yung hand check, so mahigpit yung mga referees natin dyan So if you want to contain your man, kailangan you have to contain him lang. No? Doon na nakakarami ng foul tong Palawan because of their pressuring.
Pero coach, I think for their coaches, they would take those fouls kasi yung pressure naman nila, ang laki ng naging resulta ng kanilang kalamangan. Pero tama nga yung point mo na yung coach, no? When you're trying to defend your man, if you're too aggressive, talagang magre-result siya into foul And especially in this level, 18 and under, yung hand check tinatawag pa yan
Yes.
Maybe pag tumaas ng konti yung level, may konti ng leeway para dyan. Pero sa level na to, mahigpit ang mga referees natin dyan.
Yun yung mga kagandahan dito sa liga natin sa Junior MPBL, no, na lahat ng mga players na nangangarap umakyat sa mataas na liga, no, dito pa lang alam na nila yung mga tawagan or mga basic na dapat na hindi nila gawin.
And here comes Baluyo trying for that early jump shot. Makukuha sila ng offensive rebound pero mintes ulit yun and bumalik na for Palawan Urich Builders. Itong si Lord Dolanas. Now they're gonna set up their half-court set. Lord Dolanas with the ball. Handoff. Ito yung kanilang familiar pinch post. Napakagaling nilang i-run yan, coach.
Actually nagamit na nga lahat ng players ng Palawan. No? So, first stringer, second stringer, the third stringer, yung third five nila talagang same intensity yung pinapakita ng mga lahat ng players na itong Palawan.
And if you're a coach, talagang matutuwa ka dyan when everyone's contributing to your sa laro mo, no? Even your third unit, and then comes another basket para dito kay Restificar sa Palawan Urich Builders. This is their first unit na coach na bumalik na sa floor. This is Lord Dolanas going for that and one mintes pero meron siyang 2 shots.
Yun yung maganda sa coach. Yun sa coach ng Palawan Urich, no? Talagang binigyan mo ng kumpiyansa yung third group mo, no? And at the same time, yung third group mo talagang nagawa naman nila talaga yung sistema nila offensively and defensively. Talagang na-maintain nila yung lamang, no? And kaya pagbalik na itong first group, yun, parang nagsisimula pa lang tayo ulit ng laro.
Also gotta give credit, Coach, as you see itong coach ng Palawan, si Coach Jasper Cuevas. Nakalaban pa natin to, Coach Gilbert. Maganda ba sasabihin natin dito o ano?
Maganda kasi perpetual. Alumni ako dyan, kaya kailangan maganda.
Sorry. Pero yun nga, no? Gotta give credit to the players as well, especially that third unit for staying ready. Kasi usually third unit, yan na yung mga hindi masyadong naglalaro or konting minuto. Pero pumunta sila dito ng ready. So maganda rin ang kanilang naging performance.
Yes. Actually, no, so balik tayo dito kay Coach Jasper, no. Actually, nakaka-proud din na makita yung mga some other players, no, na dating naglalaro na into coaching. Di ba? So, kumbaga yung experience-wise, talagang magagamit at maituturo mo sa mga bata na umuusbong ngayon.
And I've also played against Coach Jasper Cuevas ever since high school. Halos kabatch ko yung yung player na yan. Alam kong napakagaling yan. Point guard din yan. So I have so much respect para sa kanya. And talagang napakaswerte ng mga batang to na si Coach Jasper yung nag-guide para sa kanila.
Kabatch mo ba yan? O 5 years yatang nagkabot kay Coach Jasper?
Hindi, kabatch na lang, Coach, para hindi na lumabas kung ano man yung edad. Pero here comes Quezon Another attempt from the outside. Pero mintis na naman yun. There comes Zamora's forward pass. That was Urdaneta with that easy layup and another fast break points para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders. They already have 14.
Ito yung sinasabi ko sa Quezon Huskers, no? Kailangan taasan nila yung field goal nila from 3-point field goal kasi ito yung sinasabi ko ng first game nila. They got 31% lang dito sa 3-point field goal. Ang daming tinitira na itong Quezon dito sa 3-point area pero ang baba ng percentage nila. Pero dito sa game kailangan lalo-lalo na second quarter pa lang, no? Kailangan pumutok talaga yung mga outside shots nila if they want na lapit dito sa Palawan Surich.
And also the problem, coach, when you're shooting from the outside, long shot yan long rebound. As we see another 3-pointer para dito sa Quezon Huskers. Pero yan nga, going back to my point, if you shoot long from the outside, long rebound yan.
Yeah.
And napakalakas rumebound ng Palawan Urich Builders. So, pag nagmintis ka dyan, nakuha nila yung rebound, automatic fast break points para sa kanila. That's the reason why you have to connect from the outside. Pero itong Quezon Huskers, this is that 3-pointer galing sa kanila, badly needed. That was Baluyot for that 3-pointer. Timeout muna tayo.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba.
And after that quick break, galing dito sa Palawan Urich Builders, they're gonna set up their baseline inbound play. We'll see kung anong ang prepare nila.
Actually, kanina pa na hinahanap ng Palawan Surich yung lob pass nila, no? Kasi siyempre, yun yung advantage nila, yung height talaga, oh. So, siguro nakita ng coach na through lob pass talagang lamang-lamang sila sa scoring.
Coach, anong maganda for Palawan? Talagang alam naman natin, kanina pa natin sinasabi yung height advantage nila Pero hindi nila tinatry na mamain sa loob no? They're really trying to execute their plays the right way. Talagang yung mga extra passes, yun yung hinahanap nila Pwede naman silang mamain na lang sa loob Pero tinatry talaga execute. As you see, another great execution of that sidestep galing dito kay Zamoras. Meron ng 6 points yan si Zamoras. Tatlong layup na napakaganda.
Yun, no? Balik tayo doon sa sinasabi mo. So, when it comes sa mamae, no? Siguro nasa coach na rin yan kung anong gagawin nilang game plan. No? Kung take advantage ba nila yung ilalim or meron silang sinusubukan ng ibang play or spacing for the offense. No? That's the good thing na nakikita nila yung system na kapag umu-okay sa kanila.
Oo, yun yung maganda for Palawan. Talagang yung kanilang development tuloy-tuloy. Alam naman natin na lamang sila sa size, sa experience against sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Pero nilalaro nila ng tama Pero itong Quezon Junior Huskers still trying from the outside. Back-to-back misses para sa kanila. And ito yung sinasabi mo kanina pa, Coach Gilbert, no, na they really have to connect from the outside kasi yun yung pwede nilang area na ikalamang Kasi nga malalaki itong Palawan. Pero kailangan mong hanapan ng way na makascore ka pa rin. And that's from the outside.
Yes. Tsaka, syempre, yung defense na ginagawa dito sa front court na itong Palawan is talaga namang nakasag sila pag may mga penetration.
41-22. Palawan still in the lead. Timeout muna tayo.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa.
And we're back in action. Palawan still with this big lead, 41-22. And after that timeout, coach, masyadong masakit yan for Quezon Junior Huskers. After calling a timeout, of course, you want to set something up, pero nag-error ka dun.
Oo, actually, nakikita ko dito sa Quezon, nagkakaroon sila ng selfish play. Actually, maganda yung play na ginawa ni coach, no? But again, the same time, di nila kinikick out sa labas eh.
Oo, and tama yung sinasabi mo, coach, no, na gusto mo na umaatake sila, but they have to look for the open guys, and that's the buzzer for the end of second quarter. Pero itong Palawan Urich Builders, napakagandang quarter pa rin para sa kanila, but that was a nice drive. Galing dito kay, that was Baluyot for Quezon Junior Huskers. It's 41-24, halftime.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
And at the half, it's still Palawan Urich Builders with a commanding lead, 41-24. And coach, ano nangyari dyan sa first half?
Yun, lamang na lamang yung Palawan dito sa Quezon, no? Kasi sa field goals na lang, 18 out of 42 ang Palawan. Then ang Quezon, ang baba, medyo 10 out of 38. Pagdating sa rebound, lamang naman yung Quezon, 28 to 26. Pero dito sa assist, tsaka sa steals, lamang na lamang ang Palawan, which is 13 to 5, then 11 to 2.
Oh, pero if you're Quezon Junior Huskers, coach, paano ang gagawin mong adjustment knowing na medyo nahihirapan ka with the press break, nahihirapan ka shooting from the outside? Ano pa yung ibang way, coach, na pwede mong gawin para makahabol dito sa laro?
Yun, when it comes sa offense muna, no? Siyempre, unang-una muna, you have to work on your press break. Kasi hindi mo ma-set yung play mo kung hindi mo mabibreak yung press ng ginagawa ng Palawan. Ngayon, pag nababa mo naman yung kalaban at nakapag-set ka na ng plays, yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, nagkakaroon sila ng selfish play na ang gaganda ng mga penetration nyo inside pero hindi nila nakikita yung mga outside na pasa.
And definitely some things na kailangan mai-address nitong Quezon Junior Huskers, and this is one more thing na nagiging problema nila. That was the big guy of Palawan Urich Builders running the break. Siya yung unang-una. Ayan yung replay. Ito si that was Restificar. Siya yung pinakamalaki sa loob, coach. Siya pa yung nauna dun sa shaded area for that rim run.
Yeah, talagang nakita mong mag-run out talaga tong si big man ng Palawan na si Restificar. Talagang syempre 18 years old pa lang to o baka 17, no? So makita mo talagang tumatakbo talaga to, no? Pagdating sa run out, yun nga yung advantage niya, kumukuha pa sa kanya yung small guy ng Quezon, kaya advantage talaga siya.
Oh, and it's really something that Quezon has to address. No, coach, kasi nga kahit merong depensa, madali nang nakakashoot itong Palawan eh. Huwag mo na bigyan ng madadali na baskets katulad nun.
Yes, ayun, pinag-usapan natin yung offense ng Quezon, no? Pero pag-usapan din natin yung defense naman nitong Quezon. Kailangan higpitan nila yung depensa nila dito. Na talaga namang dapat they put some backs out kasi ayan, tulad niya, no? Buti na lang nag-turnover yung Palawan doon, pero as you for the Quezon, kailangan may nagko-cover doon sa mga drop passes.
Oh, almost another easy basket for Lord Dolanas after running that Spain ball screen at the top, pero nakakuha ng stop ang Quezon, pero they turned the ball over once again. That was Lord Dolanas getting the steal. Lord Dolanas is playing that 4 spot for Palawan, pero nakakuha siya ng steal against the point guard of Quezon Junior Huskers.
Again, another turnover na naman itong Quezon Huskers dito, no? So, sabi ko nga sa iyo, kailangan i-workout dito ng Quezon is yung press break nila eh. So, kailangan magawa nila ng paraan itong ginagawang press nitong Palawan.
Oo, talagang one problem at a time, coach, no? Kailangan maitawid muna nila yung bola. And then tsaka nila problemahin yung kanilang magiging execution na kanina mo pa rin sinasabi, coach. Merong 4 na dark shirts doon sa sitwasyon na yon, 3 lang ang white shirts, pero hindi umabot yung bola doon sa ibang kakampi niya.
Yes. Actually, no, so sa mga players na ganito, yun yung mahirap din kasi sa may mga stats, di ba? Pag ikaw player ka, at lalo sa mga ganito, anong unang-una mo tinitignan sa stats mo?
Oo. Oo, pero ito yung replay kanina, yung easy basket ni Lord Dolanas. Coach, kanina pa natin binabanggit itong player na to. He's playing the 4 spot para sa Palawan Urich Builders, pero very agile yung kanyang skill set. Pang-guardia talaga Pwede mo sanang ilagay sa 2 spot, 3 spot eh.
Oo, napaka-athletic kumbaga ng player na to. And as kung ikaw ang coach na itong team na to, talagang matutuwa ka naman sa ginagawa ng mga players mo, no? Talaga namang they pressure the ball, talaga nagko-concentrate sila sa defense, no? Gaya na sinasabi natin na pag maganda yung defense mo kasi madali na yung offense sa'yo by through transition.
Oo, dadating na lang ang offense, coach, especially when you're moving the ball around like that na atake, tapos corner 3-pointer, mintis. Pero still, that was a good execution para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders. And another miss para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Badly executed there kasi there were 3 white shirts inside, no, against 2 dark shirts, kaya sila nagmintis doon. Pero ito, from the right corner, that was a patalinhog for that 3-pointer para sa Palawan Urich Builders.
Oo, grabe, napakadali ng offense nitong Palawan dito sa ginagawa nila. Kasi unang-una sa offense nila talagang unselfish play yung ginagawa nila. Talaga namang they commit the defense, then kick out sa libre.
Oh, this is that 3-pointer by Patalinghog from that right corner. Just reading the defense, coach, no, finake niya yung backdoor. Nung kumagat yung kanyang defender, nag-lift lang siya ng konti para wide open yung kanyang 3-pointer. And again, if you leave a guy wide open like that, coach, napakalaki ng percentage na shoot yan.
Oo, sometimes sa coaching, alam mo ba na yung sa play mo, pag nagawa ng players mo at nag-iisip yung players mo kung paano siya malilibre, malaking bagay na yun eh. And yun yung nakikita natin dito sa mga players ng Palawan. Talagang binabasa nila yung binibigay ng defender sa kanila.
And again, coach, most of the credit we have to give talaga sa coaching staff nitong Palawan Urich Builders. And talagang na-equip nila yung kanilang mga bata, but this is that pound-for-pound fitness. Foul counted off the game for the Quezon Junior Huskers. Badly needed basket para sa kanila, coach, kasi napakalaki na ng kanilang hinahabol dito. Napakaganda na ng nilalaro ng Palawan Urich Builders.
Tsaka kita mo yung score na yung foul counted na yun, pahirapan pa yung scoring ng Quezon dito eh. So, I think kailangan talaga materialize yung outside shots na itong Quezon.
Yun yung sinasabi mo kanina for Quezon Junior Huskers, coach, na kailangan diinan pa nila yung defense nila eh. Hindi naman pigilan na makashoot yung Palawan, pero at least pahirapan mo na makakuha ng puntos man lang.
You have to challenge naman talaga.
And also, coach, no, I mean, making the offense miss from the outside or making them miss their shots is one thing, pero also you have to secure those rebounds kasi hindi naman natatapos yung depensa mo sa mintis eh. Kailangan makuha mo yung bola, and in that situation, meron na namang offensive rebound from Palawan. Now they have another chance to score that basketball.
Yan, talaga. Dapat kahit maliit ka, you have to put the box out or body dito sa mga players na Palawan.
Oh, and that resulted to another easy two-pointer for Cristobal off that baseline inbound play. Napakagandang inbound play noon, coach. Nakanakaw na naman sila ng 2 puntos. And merong foul on the side of Palawan Urich Builders now. Quezon Huskers inbounding the ball from the sideline. Let's see kung anong kanilang itatakbo dito.
Napakagandang play sana no? Elevator, pero naunang lumabas yung nag-elevator bago lumabas yung shooter.
Oh, and that's a basket para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. That was Del Rosario. Pero yun nga, katulad ng sinasabi mo kanina, coach, no? Maganda sana yung play. Sinunod naman nila yung play, but the timing hindi masyadong tugma. Hindi pa nakatingin yung passer, palabas na yung shooter, so hindi umabot yung bola dun sa designated shooter sana.
Kumbaga, yung timing lang, yung timing.
And yun nga, coach, kaya rin tayo nandito sa level na to. Ito nga yung magandang opportunity for the players na yung pagsunod sa play, nandun na yan eh. Pero yung kung paano mo siya ita-time para talagang magkaroon ka ng scoring opportunity, that's another thing na kailangan nilang matutunan.
Yes. Alam mo ba, di ba, sa basketball ngayon, medyo kumbaga upgraded na talaga lahat eh. After this game, mayroong mga viewing din to mga coaches and players eh. So, kumbaga kung ano sinasabi ng coaches sa mga players, may basihan yung coaches eh.
Oo.
Di ba? Gaya ng sinasabi ng coach na numbers don't lie, videos don't lie. No? So, nagkakaroon talaga ng viewing to mga to at papakita sa players na talaga yung mistakes nila or kailangan nilang i-improve.
Oh, sa madaling salita, coach, wala nang lusot talaga
Wala.
yung mga players. But then again, yung mga players natin, they just have to accept whatever the coaches are saying kasi para sa development nila yan. And right now for Quezon, I mean, this is a 26-point deficit para sa kanila. Pero ayun nga, napakadami nilang pwedeng matutunan dito sa game na to, especially playing against Palawan Urich Builders na buo na talaga yung team eh.
Yun naman yung advantage ng Palawan talaga. Talagang, sabi mo nga, chemistry-wise, meron na tong Palawan kasi isang buong team na to ng perpetual eh. No? So, that's their advantage also.
Oh, and that's the challenge for Quezon Junior Huskers. I think they're a ball club na hindi kasing dalas ng Palawan na mag-ensayo, na magsama-sama. Pero again, this is a challenge para sa kanila eh. And that's another miss on the side of Quezon Junior Huskers kasi that was a 2-on-1 situation already. That was a great extra pass. But then again, yung aggressiveness nitong Palawan Urich Builders on the defensive end, nandun talaga eh. So kahit mag-isa lang siya doon, hindi siya sumuko. He was able to force the miss, nakuha pa nila yung stop.
Yeah, give credit to the big man nitong Palawan. No? Talagang even though na nagkaroon ng 2 against 1, pero nandun pa rin siya for the last line of defense na talagang challenge niya yung tira nitong Quezon.
And that was another lob pass para dito kay Cristobal, down low, wala nang kahirap-hirap sa kanya yung coach. No? Basta't makuha niya yung posisyon. Hindi na talaga, I think pinapasahan ka, coach, ng Ikaw yata yung shooter na kailangan.
Alam mo naman ma-shooter ka sa akin.
Papunta yung bola dito sa atin eh. Pero itong Quezon Junior Huskers still trying to break that press. No? And even after crossing that half-court line, dumudouble pa rin itong Palawan Urich Builders, coach eh.
Oo as a coach of netong Palawan talaga, matutuwa ka naman. No? So, lagi niya netong sinasabi sa mga players niya na don't look to the score.
Yes.
Talagang we stick to the system, kung ano yung defense na ginagawa natin sa practices, kung ano yung offense na ginagawa natin sa practices, let's apply it in the game. So, yun yung nakikita natin dito sa ginagawa ng Palawan. And that's their advantage also for having a good system na ina-apply dito sa game.
And especially in this level, coach, no, more than winning the game, more than winning the tournament, ang for the coaches, ang goal talaga nila dito is the development of their players eh.
Ay, yes.
Diba? So kahit ganito kalaki yung kalamangan mo, you're up by 28 points if you're Palawan, kailangan laruin mo pa rin siya ng tama eh. Kasi hindi ka dapat mag-create ng bad habits dito. So ito yung previous play, yung foul. Ito ni, that was
Madaya.
that was Madaya on that foul, shooting the foul shoot, the jump shooter galing dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Something na ayaw makita ng mga coaches. Coach, 2 free throws para sa Quezon Junior Huskers.
Lalo na kapag crucial yung mga game tapos pumol ka ng ganun eh. Talaga namang magwawala yung coach mo. Buti na lang, lamang sila ng 28 points dito sa game natin.
Oo, buti malaki-laki. Medyo comfortable lead itong meron itong Palawan. Kaya wala masyado tayong narinig from the coaches. Pero yun nga, gaya ng sabi mo, coach, pag mga crucial nangyari yun, makakasakit yun on their case. Pero since yun nga, we were talking about Palawan with a 28-point lead, pero despite that lead, kailangan yung good habits ma-create na nila para pag sa mga future games nila, magiging mas perfect na sila.
Yeah. May point ka doon, no? So, it started talaga sa culture talaga na ginagawa ng coaches dito sa mga teams. So, number 1 talaga yung culture na yan. And besides na kahit nalamang na yung Palawan dito, pero yung killer instinct ba? No? So yun yung gustong makita ng coaches dito na kahit na lamang kayo ng how many points, isipin nyo lagi na lamang yung kalaban and kayo yung naghahabol. No? So it's a good challenge din minsan sa coaches na nanggagaling.
Oh, but same goes with the Quezon Junior Huskers, coach. No? Even if malaki yung kanilang hinahabol na kalamangan dito, again, they just have to keep on playing the right way. Hindi pa nila nasosolve yung problema nila with the press break. So maybe this is the perfect time for them to solve that problem, di ba? Meron pa silang oras dito. This is just the third quarter with 3 minutes left in this quarter. Meron pa silang time to try and figure out kung paano nila ma-break yung press na yun. But back-to-back blocks galing dito sa big man ng Palawan Urich Builders. No, wala siyang karea-reaction. Coach, yung bench pa yung nagre-react para sa kanya.
Oo nga.
Nakaka-atake ng maganda eh, no? Pero yung rim protector nila and that big rebound galing dito sa big man once again. It was Bourbon. Here comes Palawan setting up their play. Ito nga Quezon now with their 2-3 zone. Pero nahanapan pa rin ng butas.
Oo. Medyo nag-iba na ng defense yung Quezon dito kasi nakita nila na ilang beses silang ini-scorean when they play man-to-man. No? So, nag-adjust yung coach ng Quezon, no? So, into 2-3. And big thing din kasi to. Pag nag-2-3 ka, nag-change defense ka. So, may iwasan mo din dito sa, syempre, yung mga yung mga rebound, defensive rebound. Pero pumapasok din kasi yung outsides ng Palawan eh. Kaya pag nag-2-3 ka, talagang you have to long close out sa mga shooters.
Oh, and it's great that you noticed that adjustment from Quezon Junior Huskers coach. No? Pero again, buo na kasi itong Palawan na team na to eh. So as soon as they saw that 2-3 zone, binago agad nila yung call play nila eh. Talagang hinahanap agad nila yung gitna, which is their advantage. And nakakuha na naman sila ng turnover dito. This is their big man running on the brick. Just missing on that layup. Pero they have another chance, but Quezon recovers that leather.
Napakagandang makita no, yung big man mo talagang pag ruman out, talagang umi-sprint sa ilalim, no. And the good thing naman dito sa guards ng Palawan, talagang nabibigyan yan tulad niyan, nabibigyan din naman ng pasa.
Oh, very skilled yung kanilang mga point guard and yung reads kasi din ng mga guards ng Palawan. Coach, as soon as they get that ball, hindi sila nagde-dribble agad eh. Tinitignan agad nila yung floor, sinascan nila yung floor kung nasan yung mga kakampi nila, kung ano ba yung sitwasyon. That's why every single time nakikita nila na meron na silang advantage sa harap.
Alam mo yan, so point guard ka.
Oo, lalo na kapag medyo ayaw mong tumakbo, talagang kailangan tignan mo eh, para hindi ka natatakbo, bato mo na lang.
Alam ko yan, lalo na pag napapagod ka na. Pinapasa mo talaga ng long pass para hayaan mo na yung mga transition mo na gumawa ng way.
Oo naman, para hindi ka nabababa, coach. Sabi nga nila, coach, sometimes less is more, diba? So,
Yeah.
para hindi ka na tumakbo, pasa mo na lang agad.
Yun ang maganda pag may veterano ka talaga sa loob.
But there was a foul called. Pero merong layup meron yatang puntos dito from... Oh no, actually, it was an offensive foul called on Palawan Urich Builders. I thought Urdaneta scored that basketball with their execution, pero meron palang offensive foul.
Oo, makikita mo naman tong Palawan, no? Yung ginagawa talaga nila dito sa Quezon sa defense. Talagang kung ano yung nakita natin ng first quarter dito sa Palawan when it comes sa defense, yung pa rin yung ginagawa nila dito sa third quarter. No? So, nakikita nila kasing effective eh. So, ikaw naman, kung ano yung nakikita mong effective, no? So, gagawin hanggat hindi nakakapag-adjust yung opponent mo.
Oh, you're not gonna fix something that isn't broken, coach, diba? So kung nag-work pa yan sa'yo, tuloy-tuloy mo lang yan. Antayin mong maka-adjust yung kalaban mo. Now, if naka-adjust na sila, na-figure out na nila kung ano yung ginagawa mo, tsaka mo siya papalitan ngayon. Pero obviously ngayon, nag-work pa rin naman talaga yung defense ng Palawan, whatever they're doing. Kaya tutuloy-tuloy lang nila, coach. Another turnover para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, but they missed on that floater. So great recovery para sa Quezon.
Yung napag-usapan natin, no, yung Quezon, yung press break na dapat gawin ng Quezon. Sabi nga natin talaga, you'll start it in the practice. Mahirap talaga sa isang team kapag hindi mo sila nabubuo sa practice. Tapos biglang palalaruin mo sila kung ano yung gusto mo as a coach, pero hindi nyo nagawa sa practice. Mahirap gawin sa game eh. Parang exam lang yan eh, di ba? Hindi ka naman pwedeng mag-review pagdating ng exam. Kasi mag-e-exam ka na hindi nakapag-review, wala kang isasagot eh.
Oo, so kailangan, everything starts in practice talaga, coach. Everything starts in preparation. Even your confidence will come from practice, coach. Knowing na araw-araw mo yung ginagawa, dun manggagaling yung kumpiyansa mo. And for Quezon Junior Huskers, I mean, meron silang mga players na capable of breaking that press eh. Ang problema kasi, coach, yung nagiging press ng Palawan dito, double team, triple team, so hindi siya kakayanin mag-isa. And doon pumapasok yung sinasabi mong press break na nanggagaling sa practice.
Oo, doon talaga nagsisimula yun, sa practices talaga.
But there's a stoppage here. I think there was a foul against Palawan Urich Builders from the backcourt. So itong guard ng Quezon Junior Huskers na si Dario Garcia will shoot free throws. He makes the first one. Actually, isa nga lang yata yun, coach. I think it was a technical foul or maybe a violation against Palawan Urich Builders, and they will inbound the ball from the backcourt. This is a chance for Quezon Junior Huskers to execute their play. Pero talagang napakasikip talaga ng depensa. And itong Palawan, they're just daring yung players ng Quezon Junior Huskers to shoot from the outside. Kasi nga alam nila na nagsa-struggle talaga, coach. So every time a player from Quezon gets that ball, inaatrasan lang nila.
Talagang everything go to places dito sa Palawan. Even though yung one-on-one defense ng mga players nila, even though yung team defense nila. So everybody talagang umaayon dito sa sistema ng Palawan.
Oh, but we just saw another foul. It was against I think it was Peña of Quezon Junior Huskers. Tumitira from the outside itong Palawan Urich Builders, and hindi niya binigyan ng landing spot eh. Kaya natawagan itong Quezon Junior Huskers.
Medyo masakit for the Junior Quezon Huskers yun, kasi syempre Palawan leading by 31 points here. Tapos yung mga ganong fouls from the 3-point area, yung mga dapat iniiwasan mo rin.
Oh, and Esconde making all of his free throws. And Palawan still in full control, 65-32, timeout for Quezon.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And ito na, from the timeout of Quezon Junior Huskers, we'll see kung anong napag-usapan nila doon. Still a commanding lead para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders, pero itong Quezon has the chance to go for the last shot of the third quarter.
Tingnan natin kung ano yung ginawang play nitong coach ng... Wow. That's a good play.
Well,
That's a good play.
that's the perfect way to end the third quarter, Coach. Alam ko malaki pa yung kalamangan, but nonetheless, that was a positive thing to do to end this third quarter. And 65-34, end of the third.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan.
And fourth quarter on their way, Coach. After 3 quarters, Coach, itong Palawan Urich Builders still with a commanding lead, 65-34, Coach. And I'm gonna look at the quarter stats, Coach. Yung itong Quezon Junior Huskers, ang pinakamalaking production na nila was the first and second quarter, 12 points lang. Coach, napakababa na production on offense. Habang itong Palawan Urich Builders, they scored 29 points during the first quarter. Medyo mababa sa second, 12 points, but the last quarter, 24 points for Palawan.
Oo, medyo syempre kung makikita natin mula first quarter talagang maganda yung depensa na ginagawa ng Palawan. That's why 12 points lang ang ginawa niya itong Quezon Huskers sa first quarter.
And the struggle continues for Quezon Junior Huskers, but they were able to get a basket towards the end of that third quarter. So Coach, tignan natin kung magkikreate ba siya ng something positive para sa kanila.
Yan, yun, no? So that's a good play sana ng Quezon Huskers. So, nga sinasabi ko, kailangan pumasok yung mga ganun tira. And itong fourth quarter, as per Quezon, as per the players, hindi mo kailangan tumirin dito sa scores. So, kailangan mo lang dito, you have to play your system, you have to play your plays, no? So, do the right thing. Kumbaga, don't look for the score, no? So, unti-unti na lang makita mo, bababa at bababa yung score.
Oh, actually, Coach, for both teams, this is a 31-point lead para sa Palawan Urich Builders. But again, in this level, you want to create good habits. So for Quezon, they just have to keep on playing, try to solve the problem that they've been having the entire game. For Palawan Urich Builders naman, I know you're up by 31, but you still have to play the right way. Kailangan mag-execute ka pa rin. Kung meron ka pang pwedeng improve mo pa, 'di ba? Yun yung maganda sa level na to, Coach.
Ayun, yung last 2 possession ng Quezon na Junior Huskers na offense nila, talagang tulad niyan, nagda-drive and kick sila, no? So 2 beses nilang ginawa yan. Ito pangatlo. Yung 2 hindi pumasok, pero ito pumasok. Pero that's a good thing dito sa offense ng Quezon Junior Huskers. At least nakikita na nila yung mga dapat nilang i-improve o gawin dito sa game na to.
Oo, yun yung kanina mo pa hinahanap, Coach,
Yes.
that extra pass, no? So yung mid-range jumper ni Hapor, nakuha niya, pero they get the turnover, they run on the other end, pero medyo minadali na naman yung tira doon, kaya nagmintes sila, and here comes Palawan Urich Builders.
Ayun nga, no? So kailangan yung mga ganun sa Quezon, ang gaganda ng set plays mo, kailangan you have to take advantage of it.
And they dodged the bullet there. I thought they were gonna get that ball already, but what about Lord Dulanas just giving multiple opportunities for Palawan Urich Builders, pero walang naging successful doon.
Grabe, parang 3 consecutive offensive
Oo.
rebound.
Here comes Quezon shooting again from the outside, and another miss para sa kanila, and this is a wise decision for the guard of Palawan to settle things down, try and execute their play, break down this 2-3 zone that Quezon is employing.
Yeah, actually 0 out of 3 from the 3-point area dito sa fourth quarter itong Quezon. Pero ang gaganda ng mga setups setup nila dito sa offense ng Quezon. So hindi lang talaga pumapasok yung outside shots.
Oh, we've been mentioning that, Coach. No, they're getting the shots that they want. They were able to to reach that shaded area. But again, hindi siya nagtatranslate into points, which is something you gotta give credit to para dito sa Palawan Urich Builders for just doing a great job covering yung offense nitong Quezon Junior Huskers. And here comes Palawan Urich Builders trying to break this 2-3 zone na dinedeploy ng Quezon Junior Huskers. Mintis sila doon, nakakuha ng stop itong Quezon, but they turn the ball over once again. This is Moras with a tough shot.
Yan naman ang maganda sa Palawan, no? Even though they are leading by 29 points, no? So makita mo lang sa coach na yung setup plays nyo nagagawa nyo pa rin.
Oh, but this is a much better start in this quarter para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. 38-65. Timeout muna for Palawan.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa.
And we're almost halfway through the fourth quarter. 6 minutes left in this game. Palawan still in control, 65-38 ng Quezon Junior Huskers. And now Quezon deploying a 2-3 zone, which is itong Palawan naman just trying to break it, shooting from the outside. They've been missing, pero itong possession na to, they were able to connect from that right wing three-pointer.
Yes, kung ikaw ang coach ng Palawan here, no? From the timeout, then you score on the 3-point shots, no? Talaga nagawa yung play ng pinapagawa ng coach mo, talaga matutuwa naman yung coach na itong Palawan.
Oh, and that's another basket para dito kay Lord Dolanas off that assist ng kanyang guard, and they get another turnover. Lord Dolanas still on attack mode, coach, no? Despite the big lead that they have right now, atake pa rin siya ng atake.
Yeah, ito nga yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na yung Palawan kahit lamang na here, pero ang gusto ng coach ay ayaw tumingin sa score. Ito yung tinatawag na killer instinct.
Oo.
Talagang don't look to score, just play our game, play the system, no? So as a coach, matutuwa ka talaga na sa pinapakita ng mga players.
Well, coach, if you're the coach of Quezon Junior Huskers, no, after this game, coach, what are the things that you would address in practice para naman pagdating ng next game, kasi medyo malaki yung kanilang naging problema sa laro na to. Ano naman yung mga pagtutuunan mo ng pansin pagbalik ng practice if you're the coach of Quezon Junior Huskers?
Kung ako yung coach tapos kayo yung mga players, alam mo yan, nagwawala ako.
Hindi. Pag itong mga bata na to, coach, wag kami.
Hindi, pag ganito naman siya, siyempre kailangan mo pa rin i-motivate yung mga to. Kasi siyempre mga bata pa rin to. I mean, you have to motivate him, bigyan mo pa rin ng kumpiyansa. Kasi pag ganito, siyempre mababa yung mga moral niyan eh. No? So, pero pagdating ng practice, you have to work lang. Sabi ko nga sa iyo, papanoorin mo muna yung videos, then kung saan kayo tinalo, saan kayo nilamangan, then titingin ka sa stats, kung saan lumamang yung opponent mo. So, tsaka ka gagawa ng game plan or practice plan na gagawin mo pagdating ng practice.
Oh, and we see another 3-pointer para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers, coach. And ayun nga, no, medyo magandang quarter to para sa kanila, already with 7 points in this quarter. Pero again, yung level na to, coach, it's all about their development, no? So kahit pa medyo frustrating itong laro nila na ito, kailangan talaga ma-focus ka pa rin doon sa ikaka-improve ng players mo and ng team mo.
Yes, importante talaga yun, no? Lalo na sa mga players na ganito, no? So ikaw as a coach, no, kailangan talaga i-motivate mo sila sa ganito eh. Kasi pag bumaba yung moral nito, baka maapektuhan pati yung sa next game mo.
Oh, and that's another basket for Lord Dolanas for Palawan Urich Builders, coach. And punta naman tayo sa kabilang banda, no? If you're the coach naman of Palawan Urich Builders, obviously everything in this game worked for you. Your defense, your offense, extra passes, your energy is there, very consistent. Coach, kung ikaw naman yung coach ng Palawan, pagpunta ng practice, ano naman yung mga gagawin mo given na nag-work naman lahat ngayon?
Actually, may dalawa yan eh. Kasi pag nanalo kayo ng ganito kalaki yung lamang nyo, yung ibang mga players mo nagiging overconfident naman. Di ba? So, yun yung mga, as a coach, yun yung mga dapat iwasan mo sa players. Pagdating ng training, pwede mo pahirapan pa rin sila sa practice, pahirapan mo kasi you have to tell them na first game pa lang nila to eh. So, ayun ang iiwasan mo na mag-overconfident naman yung mga players mo. No? So, yan, magsisimula naman yan sa culture nyo na sinisimula ng coaches sa team.
Oh, and coach, I really believe that na sometimes mas madali pa mag-motivate ng galing sa talo kaysa i-motivate mo yung players mo na galing sa napakagandang game no. Talagang mas mahirap pa yun makontrol kung ano yung magiging mindset nila. Pero ito nga, Palawan parang wala naman problema sa kanilang mindset as they get another 3-pointer from that right corner. From their execution once again, that was Esconde, that lefty sniper for that right corner 3-pointer. And here comes Quezon Junior Huskers still trying to execute their offense, but that was another turnover para sa kanila. Masyadong malayo yung pasa ng kanilang guard, pero ito makikita natin off that execution, that extra pass for that right corner 3 para dito kay Esconde. Here comes Palawan once again, that fake pass for Esconde. Medyo nakakagulat na hindi niya binalikan si Esconde, but nonetheless, they took the shot. At itong Quezon Huskers, after that stop, they run on the other end. Nakakuha sila ng easy baskets, but ito, napakalaki pa rin ang kalamangan ng Palawan. Still 77-43 para sa kanila. And here comes Esconde with another triple from the same spot. And that was the same play that they called para dumating ulit yung bola kay Esconde.
Yun ang mga gusto mong makita no as a coach na itong Palawan no. Talagang makikita mo sa offense nila ang ganda ng spacing nila, ang ganda ng creation na ginagawa no. So yung system nila sa offense talagang I think matagal na nilang ginagawa sa practice to no. Na nakikita naman natin na talagang nagki-click for them for this game.
Yung ganito ka-fluid na offense, coach, hindi to overnight. Talagang maraming oras yung ginugol nila para mabuo yung ganito kagandang chemistry. Pero that's another basket for Quezon Junior Huskers. So, ito rin yung mga babaunin naman ng Quezon Junior Huskers, coach. No? Meron mga positive pa rin silang pwedeng kunin sa laro na to na nakakaabot sila sa shaded area. They're able to reach that paint area, which is something good. Pero they have to translate those attacks into points para sa kanilang mga next games.
Yes, expect natin, syempre, pag nakaharap ng mga Palawan, yung mga like yung San Juan, Antipolo, no? Talagang mga teams na rin yun eh, no? And yun yung gusto natin makita, talaga na system by system, we're gonna see kung kanino yung ang papatok na sistema.
Oh, and those are the games na pinaghahandaan na ng Palawan, especially sa mga ganitong laro na medyo blowout win, na medyo na-control mo talaga the entire game. Ang nasa isip mo dapat is what's next eh.
Yeah.
Diba? So yun yung sinasabi natin kanina pa na dapat good habits yung i-build mo dito. Kasi nga pagdating ng mga ibang kalaban na mas malakas, ready ka na.
Yeah. Yun yung magiging challenge sa kanila for the next game. No? So makikita natin talaga namang napakalakas na itong team na ito ng Palawan. No? Systematically, even the players, yung skills, yung talent, no? And yung sistema na ginagawa ng coach for this team, no? So talagang everything go to places defensively and offensively for Palawan.
Oh, and with 24 seconds left in this game, nakita natin na yung Palawan still trying to defend the right way. Pero ito, meron tayong player from Palawan Urich Builders. I think this is Bourbon. Is it Bourbon? Number 34. Medyo na tamaan siya sa midsection niya dun sa spin. Ito ni, that was number 8, Del Rosario of Quezon.
Pero hindi naman sinasadya. No?
Well, something that
Aksidente lang.
something that we don't want to see, especially in a blowout game with 24 seconds left, na medyo may masasaktan pa. No, I think this is a done deal already for Palawan. So great game for both teams actually. No, pero yun nga, it's just too much itong Palawan Urich Builders para sa Quezon Junior Huskers.
So ito dito, no? So, talagang killer instinct talaga ng Palawan. Talagang umi-score pa rin talaga, no? Pero pag
Oo.
tayo, talaga pag wala ng oras, minsan iniutos ko nga na patayin nila yung oras, 24-second shot clock, no? So, but again, makikita mo yung instinct na ito, talagang buo eh.
Oh, and that was the final buzzer. It's 84-47. Palawan Urich Builders in full control ever since that tip off. They started the game off really aggressive, really well, and they just never looked back, coach.
Talagang overpower, no, ng Palawan, Zurich, itong Quezon Junior Huskers dito sa game na to, no? Talagang pinakita nila yung dominate nila, rebounding, scoring, and even I think the assist talagang nag-double digit dito sa assist talaga, kaya kumabot sila ng 84 points dito sa game natin yan.
Oh, and Quezon Junior Huskers obviously will have to go back on the drawing board pagpunta ng practice. I'm sure napakaraming areas of this game ang gugustuhin nila na ma-improve, but for Palawan, ang challenge naman for them is, again, this is just their first game of the season, so marami pang lalaruin to, mas marami pang teams na magiging mas challenging para sa kanila. So the challenge is paano sila magiging consistent. But our Don Benitos, pambansang kasama, defensive player of this game is Raven Restificar with 9 rebounds. Ito yung kanilang big man coach na talagang nagano ng dominance dun sa shaded area. But our Milo assist champ of the game, it's Kurt Patalinghog with 6 assists. So yun nga yung very unselfish na character nitong team na to, coach. Talagang nag-share sila ng basketball with everyone, giving equal opportunities to all the other guys. And I think we turn over to Sir John para sa ating Chef's Magic best player of the game.
We are here with our Chef's Magic best player of the game, Laura Daniel or Guard Dulanas. Guard, good to see you again. South Division champions in Season 3. And ikaw ngayon ang ating dominant performer, the best player of the game for Palawan Urich Builders, 18 in another division. 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals. Ano yung naging instruction sa inyo dito ni Coach kahit na dominante na itong game 1 ninyo, patuloy pa rin na pinipressure kayo at pagbigay ng magandang laro?
Yun nga, una-una, sinunod namin yung mga tinuro ni Coach. Yun, di po kami perfecto kasi minsan lalabas pa rin sa sistema, ganun. Tapos pinapagalitan po kami at yun, ginamit namin yun para maging masipag pa kami sa depensa, especially sa offense.
Well, congratulations once again sa inyo, Guard Dulanas, and sa Palawan Urich Builders. Meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Unang-una po, pasalamatan ko po ang Panginoon sa paggabay niya sa akin palagi at sa parents ko, sila mama, papa na andyan sa Bohol, sumusuporta sa akin sa Bohol. Shoutout sa inyo at sa Ulingan, sa mga kapatid ko, sila Manong Bennett, Manong Borlo, Tininya, at sa mami ko sa Amerika, sila Mami Marilyn Sanada at Tita Inan. At sa mga teammates ko na tumutulong sa akin, di ko ito makukuha kung wala sila. At sa mga coaches ko. At sa kay Boss Red. Yun lang po.
Well, congratulations once again, Guard Dulanas and the Palawan Urich Builders.
And that was Lord Dulanas, and ito yung makikita natin ng kanyang highlights, pure dominance para sa kanya almost the entire game. And once again, Palawan just controlling that entire game, and that was a 1 game down for me and Coach Gilbert. Meron pa tayong 3 susunod, and again, huwag kayong aalis.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan